A fighter jet isn't just a machine, it's a nation's sharpest tool, a symbol of power and intent. For Canada, with its vast icy backyard and Arctic front lines, the choice of jet is a defining moment. This isn't picking a new car, it's shaping the next 50 years of national security. The pilots who will fly these jets aren't even born yet, and the threats they'll face are unknown. The chosen jet must be a technological marvel, a deterrent, and a reliable workhorse. It must thrive in the Arctic, scare off adversaries, and reassure allies. Canada faces a stark choice: the cutting-edge, complex, and costly American F-35 Lightning II, or the clever, practical Swedish Saab Gripen E. The stakes? Defending the world's second-largest country with more coastline than any other and a front-row seat to the Arctic. This isn't a routine patrol, it's NORAD. It's intercepting Russian bombers over frozen wilderness. The jet must be brilliant, reliable in sub-zero temperatures, a fortress and scout in one. Canada's dilemma is classic head versus heart, but with billion-dollar consequences. The F-35 is the heavyweight champ, the ultimate statement of power. The Gripen is the smart, efficient alternative. It's like choosing between a supercar and a precision tool. One dazzles, the other just works. And Canada, ever polite, is caught in the middle, forced to decide what kind of country it wants to be. This isn't just about hardware, it's about identity, sovereignty, and the future. The world is watching. The decision will echo for generations. The right jet could mean security and pride. The wrong one, regret and vulnerability. The clock is ticking. The F-35 isn't just a plane, it's a flying supercomputer. Its stealth makes it nearly invisible to radar, a ghost in the Arctic sky. Canada's defense experts gave it a near-perfect score, 95%. Pilots and generals call it the best in the world, insisting its advanced tech is essential for modern threats. The F-35's secret weapon is sensor fusion. Cameras and sensors feed a single crystal-clear picture to the pilot's visor. The pilot can see through the cockpit floor, spot threats instantly, and share data with allies in real time. It's not just a fighter, it's a command center in the sky. But all this brilliance comes at a staggering cost. The F-35 is notoriously expensive to buy and operate. Some estimates put the cost per flight hour at $1.5 million. Enough to buy a house every time it takes off. It's the world's most capable jet, but so costly you might hesitate to use it. Like owning a priceless artifact, you're proud to have it but terrified to break it. That's the F-35's paradox: unmatched power, but a price tag that could ground it. For Canada, the question is whether the best is worth the cost, or if it's simply too much. The F-35 dazzles, but can Canada afford to fly it as often as it needs? That's the billion-dollar dilemma. Enter the Saab Gripen E, the practical, resilient challenger. Unlike the F-35, the Gripen is built for cold, remote operations and affordability. Its running cost? About $10,000 per flight hour. Fly a squadron of Gripens for the price of one F-35 sortie. Designed for harsh winters, it can be maintained by small crews and take off from ordinary roads. Perfect for Canada's Arctic, where airbases are scarce and conditions brutal. The Gripen's open software lets Canada upgrade and customize without US approval. It can carry the Meteor missile, a world-class air-to-air weapon. Supporters say it's the ideal fit, efficient, reliable, and sovereign. So why didn't it win? Critics argue the competition favored the F-35's strengths. The Gripen is the sensible choice, easy to maintain, cost-effective and tailored for Canada's needs. But in military procurement, practicality doesn't always win. Sometimes, the flashiest option takes the prize. The Gripen is the smart play, if only smart was enough. This isn't just about jets, it's about jobs and politics. Saab promised to build Gripens in Canada, creating up to 10,000 jobs with Bombardier. That's a powerful pitch: new jets and new paychecks for Canadians. The F-35 deal is murkier. Canada gets a discount as a program partner, but no job guarantees. Over 110 Canadian firms make F-35 parts, but future work depends on sticking with the program. If Canada cuts its order, those benefits could vanish. The government is playing hardball, ordering only 16 of 88 jets so far, leverage in trade disputes with the US. The stakes are high. The US warns of consequences if Canada backs out. Choosing the Gripen would be a political statement, risking ties with the US and NATO. The F-35 keeps Canada in the American fold. The Gripen signals independence. The choice is about more than planes. It's about alliances, jobs, and national strategy. One path is safe but costly, the other, bold but risky. Canada's future hangs in the balance. The F-35's 95% score looks unbeatable, but was the game rigged? Critics say the competition favored stealth and sensor fusion, sidelining the Gripen's strengths. Meanwhile, the F-35 faces real-world issues, low reliability, high maintenance, and trouble in extreme cold. Only half the fleet is ready to fly at any time, a problem for Arctic defense. The F-35's software and upgrades are controlled by the US, raising sovereignty concerns. Gripen fans see a jet that's cheaper, easier to maintain, and more independent, yet it scored just 33%. Was the test about real Canadian needs, or about fitting into America's war plans? The F-35 is a superpower's weapon, but is it the right tool for Canada? The debate splits Canada in two. The military and defense experts want the F-35 top-tier, interoperable, and future-proof. They argue only the best will do for a credible NATO partner. Pragmatists, politicians, economists, and many citizens see the F-35's cost and worry about lost opportunities at home. They like the Gripen's job promises and independence from US control. Some propose a mixed fleet, a few F-35s for high-end missions, Gripens for daily patrols. But experts warn this would double costs and complexity, unworkable for Canada's Air Force. The military wants the ultimate tool. The government juggles defense, economy, and sovereignty. Pilots just want jets that work, in enough numbers to do the job. Everyone has a point, but consensus is elusive. The stakes are national security, economic prosperity, and independence. Every dollar spent on jets is a dollar not spent elsewhere. The nation waits, divided and uncertain. As 2025 ends, Canada's choice is clear but agonizing. The F-35 means alliance, prestige, and cutting-edge tech, but at a steep price and with strings attached. The Gripen offers jobs, independence, and practicality, yet risks angering allies and falling behind in future wars. This isn't just about jets. It's about Canada's identity and its place in the world. Is Canada a loyal US partner, or a self-reliant middle power? The government faces a decision with generational consequences. They're not just buying jets, they're buying a future. And the nation holds its breath, waiting to see which path they'll choose.